Yes, of course. If you take the case of security challenges, for which many people are talking about, which I think Nigerians should be deserve to be congratulated, because it is agitation that made the president to start the process of peace building. Why do I say so? He invited the clerics. He invited the elder statesmen, and he started consultation and also advocated for all the governors and everybody at all levels to go for dialogue. And he opened up the door for listening. You know, when you are talking on the peace process, when you have interest on the issues, that is the time when you open door and say, please, have a seat. Let me give you a water. With smiles. And then, what do you need? What are your grievances? The scholars have mentioned very clear, even at the background report mentioned, the clerics have delivered the message of Nigerians and Mr. President have promised. And we can see it very clear because I made analysis in the last 72 hours. I have been making follow-up with all the areas where we have security challenges. And it has been testified that in comparison with what happened last year, many of the farmlands that have not been able to be cultivated, nowadays is being cultivated. I want to tell you that there is no single political ward in the whole northwestern part of the country and north central part of the country that bandits have been able to deny or to prevent farmers from cultivating in the entire one political ward. And if anybody have it, should challenge me at any other fora. All the political wards. In some communities in Sabon Bini, Isa, Shinkafi, Zurmi, and many other places where people are being scared, more than 20, 30 communities have gone back. They have resumed back themselves, not because of the presence of the military or whatever. No, but because of the ability of the military to facilitate and paramilitary and all other security agencies as well as the traditional institutions to facilitate the process of dialoguing and making sure that peace is reigning gradually. And you cannot expect what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu made in the last have been happening in the last 16, 17 years for him to fix it in 1 year. And I think we shall acknowledge the fact that anybody who is from northern part of the country or any other region knows that there is some level of improvement. What is needed is to have a state of preparedness. This man is prepared. He has invented new innovative system and strategies, looking at the leadership style of the Minister of Defense, the Minister of Agriculture, who is working hard to also provide agricultural inputs and provide enabling environment, and as well as the Minister of Environment, who is working hard to enlighten the society about the influx of the issues of pollution and other things. So I think Nigerians deserve to be congratulated, and at the same time, I commend Nigerians for voicing out. Because it is only sometimes when you have a wife, you always go and whenever you come with whatever you buy, you drop it on the desk and you enter your room and bang the door and wait for her after 2-3 hours and say, where is my food? Next time when you bring it, she will leave your pepper and salt and Maggi, whatever there. When you open your door, you ask her for the food, then she can ask you, come, let's eat what you have brought in. So I think we have started moving forward. One, President have listened. Two, everybody, we have started seeing result. Three, there is mass attendance to the issues. Governors are working hard, and there is synergy between the security agencies, much more than what we have experienced before in the years that we left during the former presidents and other times. So I think opening his own door and opening his own ear to listen and allowing each and every Nigerians. Let me tell you one thing. Many of comments made by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will tell you that this man, how much time is he having to even go through the social media? Because some of the things that he has been responding is based on the agitations and submissions by this younger generation, future generation, or through the social media. So if your president have time to go through the social media, look at the Twitter, look at the Facebook, look at the Instagram, read the TikTok, even if it is someone that has been dedicated to be briefing him, how many times, if it is you managing your own house and also observing the social media and even striking what your children and your wife is doing in your own house, talk less of somebody who is responding to issues from south-south, from northwest, from northeast, from north central, and everywhere. So I think we Nigerians need to be very, very careful. I have intelligence reports, which I shared with many security agents. The fact that some people have even preempted youth, some group of youth, to go and steal bags of rice, and they made a price of it. So which means they are pushing you to go and break law and order. And I'm sure, as IGP and other security agents have been mentioning, you need to be careful. And up till now, we don't know who is really the mobilizer. We don't know who is really the co-leader of facilitating this agitation. We are not saying that you shouldn't complain, because making those complaints and agitations is what will make the leaders to sit down, to sit to their responsibility, and also revisit many other things. President have approved the review of the salary up to 70. He has assented it. So I think Nigerians will need to also consider, between the time when this agitation started, the number of policies that have been reviewed and the number of policies that are being also adapted in the proceeding to ensure that a peaceful transition between the interests of the masses and the interests of the government and the principal philosophy of which President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came in to sit as a president for is realization of Nigeria's unity, Nigeria's peace, and economic prosperity, as well as agricultural productivity. And it is evidence, as mentioned, the issue of refinery. That will boost economy. That will shelve the amount of money we will pay for transportation and whatever, because it's like just we are being enslaved. And this is a huge opportunity for Nigerians, having the refinery. And we hope, we are advocating for other Nigerians who also have the same opportunity to join Dangote, to have a competitive circumstance that will help the price of the whatever. So if you have that competition and fix the refineries, Nigeria's government's own refineries, definitely the price of fuel may probably be less than 100 naira. We hope so.
Thank you, Dr. Getso.